Welcome to Ralston Arena here for JV Action Midwest High School Hockey League between your Omaha Junior Lancers and the Des Moines Capitals. With me today is play-by-play is Mike Vasakis. Hey, Mike, welcome back after a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
As somebody I asked or said the similar thing to last week, and he's like, it's good to be seen and not viewed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's a big difference.
It took me a minute. I was like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. So just got finished with a couple of JVB games against Des Moines Junior Buccaneers. Omaha victorious in both those games, 7-2 and 6-1. Decent game. This particular team, Omaha, 12-1-0 in the season so far. The RPI rankings, I'm not sure if you've looked at those.
Yeah.
They're sitting second in RPI, right behind Kansas City.
Yeah, a little bit of a head scratcher, but what do you think the rationale is?
So I think the difference maker in looking at that is Kansas City has played this Des Moines team when they were undefeated. I think if we fare well against these guys, if we win these games this weekend, that'll probably be enough to pop us back up. Because Kansas City this weekend's playing Ames in Ames.
Yes.
And Ames is down on the totem pole a little bit. So.
Right.
So I think that is probably the primary difference in that first strength of schedule, essentially, at that point. We had the winning percentage at like 92%. So,
but there's a good argument to be made for the way it panned out, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Kansas City's deserving as
absolutely,
anybody. So
yeah.
Top 2 in JV is where you want to be to get a bye for the playoffs, and top 4 in varsity is where you want to be for a bye in playoffs. So as long as you're in one of those positions, it works out.
Sounds good. Well, we're about ready to get underway here. 15-minute periods here for the JV.
Yeah, and we've got a fill-in for EJ today, Connor Shelton. He does a lot of the youth tournaments and stuff around here, so we'll see how it sounds and how he works out. He's going to do some stuff at Nationals as well.
Very good.
So, yeah, I just met him today. What a day to do it. 4 broadcasts. I'm in the middle of one trying to set up for the next one.
Yeah, been busy.
Yeah, so seems like a nice guy, and he'll fill in for EJ today. EJ is here, but then he's got a Lancer game to go to, so he can't do the games, broadcast games.
I listened to a little bit of the game prior to coming over here this afternoon, and we had on play-by-play Cody Pillowhands Walters, and he just did a great job. I just was very impressed.
He did. We got a lot of these former players that are coming back.
Yeah, and they have an interest.
Yeah, they have an interest. Zach Krause is usually my go-to when you're out, or Dave Volanek, but Cody said, yeah, I'd be interested because you're going to be here today, so he came in and helped out with the JVB, and once he got into it, flowed.
Yeah, sounded good while I was listening.
First couple of minutes, he was a little soft, but
puck is down and we're underway here. Omaha plays it in neutral ice. They'll play it opposite side on the chase. Is Trimborn indirect off the dashers, comes back into the Omaha zone, and they'll backhand it up the wall to Roby. Roby plays it in the strong side corner. Will play it from behind his cage. And a nice bump transition to center breakout. Omaha dumps it in from the red line, and we'll have an icing as the puck across the 3 lines. It'll come back down to the Omaha end for faceoff.
Yeah, thought it was close enough to that red line to nullify an icing, but apparently not.
So this will be to Johnson's blocker side, far side circle for the Caps. Puck is dropped. Des Moines comes up with it, backhand, and a glove save by Johnson. Stanborough with a shot from about the top of the circle. That'll go right back to the same face-off circle. He'll take the draw. And he'll face Parsons for Omaha. Puck's dropped. Goes in the far side corner up the half wall. Played out by Omaha. They have good numbers. Into the zone and a shot and a goal. Ben Parsons scores off a minor touch up there by Knapp. Knapp will get the assist. Parson on the pot. And that lights the lamp for the first time with just under 15 minutes into the period at 14-15.
That's a pretty decent line. It was put together last weekend with Knapp, Parsons, and
Bador.
Bador, yeah. You got Parsons and Bador as kind of the workhorses out there, and Knapp's usually got the touch.
DeSpirito picks it up off the faceoff. Knapp will try to drive it in. Picked up by Des Moines' Vincent Leaf, and he'll bring it out into neutral ice. The puck's dumped in, picked up by DeSpirito. Mans it over for Knapp. He tries to find Parsons. Parsons will go off. Trimborn will go off. They'll get fresh personnel out. Into the zone comes number 16, Ben Baxter. He makes a nice move, and it's poke check away. Loose puck net front. And a good shot by a pickup from Gage Campbell. The puck just goes wide into the weak side corner. Now on the strong side half wall. Near side boards. Forced up the wall. Backhanded back in by number 26, Matt Mizalkowski. Omaha comes out. Chubb carrying through neutral ice. He'll gain the blue line. He's on his forehand. A shot is thwarted off the stick of Jake Alford. Moves to the opposite side half wall where it's frozen along the Caps board. Pop loose. Gavin Flattery picks it up. He'll transition it to the near side corner and wrap back around where it's picked up by Ben Moline. Caps come in. They feed it across, and it's knocked down in front. And headmanned over to Carson Coleman. He'll bring it in. He gets to the dot. Little too much pressure there as Omaha was changing personnel. They'll forward it up to number 18, Vincent Leaf. He'll come in, and a kick save by Johnson. Killeen again. Shot goes wide of the net. Off the stick of Leaf. He'll rim it to the far side. Kept in by Adams. Back in. Corralled by Farnsworth, and he'll headman it out. Omaha enters the Des Moines end. Played from behind the net. Now skating out is number 16, Ben Baxter. His try is blockered aside by Johnson. It goes into the far side corner. Played behind the net by Banasek. He's got some pressure. Coleman there to backside support. Now picked up. The stick battle going on behind the Omaha cage. No reverse direction to Banasek, and he'll rim it to the opposite side where it's picked up by Omaha's number 71, Nolan Fitzpatrick. Des Moines comes up with it. They'll go across to defenseman number 19, Luke Lanigan. He drives it in. Omaha now corralling the puck behind the net. Banasek, he'll backhand it up the half wall. He finds Warner. Warner trying to gain the zone. He does so. And the chase is on. Popped back out into neutral ice by the Caps. On the retrieve is Matt Mizalkowski, Strong side corner. Trimborn and Roby. He'll play it from behind the net. Roby now has it. He moves it to the point. From the point, it's drilled low. Picked up on the opposite side post. Cycled back down behind the net where Warner will converge on it. Roby on the forecheck. Stolen away by Omaha's number 14. Face off to the blocker side of Caleb No. Knapp has it. Poke checked away. Omaha with a nice try. Number 13 skating in alone. Gets a shot, and it's kicked aside. Off the try by Tanner Gay. Comes back into neutralize where Parsons battles for it. Into the Omaha zone they go. Swung to the opposite side wall. Shots knocked down by Knapp. He'll try to lug it out. Des Moines defense able to play it out. They'll backhand it back into the Omaha zone. Chubb will pick it up. He'll come from behind his net and crank it up. He's got some skating room. Makes a nice move at the blue line. Comes in. He's a 1-on-4. Still controls. And a backhand shot into the glove of Caleb No. Far side circle. Puck is down. Omaha wins the tap. Played from behind the net. Picked up into the point. Knocked down in front. Chubb goes after it. Omaha trying to desperately keep it in. It comes into neutral ice where Chubb will backhand it over to Farnsworth. Farnsworth plays it in neutral ice. Picked up now by Caps number 26. Meselkowski. Chubb has it again in neutral ice. Banasek now carrying in. He gets to the base of the circle. Strong side. Stolen away. Poke checked. And out into neutral ice. Stolen away now by Coleman. Cross ice pass. A shot and a save by No. Wilmers picks up the long cross ice pass there, makes a nice try. This face-off will be to the glove side of No. Omaha's right wing circle, far side. Wilmers on the tap. It's a push. Des Moines comes up with it. Now stolen away by Omaha. Wilmers has it. He'll take a look. Stolen away, back to the point, and Des Moines comes out with it. Nice poke check by Jackson Adams as he created this breakout here. Played out by Omaha. Wilmer streaking down the left wing side, shovels it across the net mouth, and the Caps are out. They dump and change. Omaha will gather it. They got a quick up if they look for it here. Warner brings it back into the zone. Now picked up by Despirito. Despirito will take a look. Indirect pass to Roby, just out of his reach, but it ends up in the Caps' end. Loose puck, net front. A whiff on the initial shot by Trimborn, but it gets to the net, and No with a glove save. 6:59 left in this first period. Omaha leads 1-0. Puck comes to the point. Banasek tries to drive it in. Comes out into neutral ice where he stops it along the far side wall. Now played by Trimborn. He makes a nice move between two Caps players. Dilworth with it. Shot knocked down, loose putt net front, and Warner shoots and scores off the pass from Dilworth.
Yeah, I was about to say the shots before that goal were 4-3 in favor of Omaha. Now 5-3, 2 goals.
Nice opportunity there off the half wall as Dilworth jumps into play and shovels it across. And Omaha pots another goal. Puck is down. Des Moines wins the tap. Number 13 tries to carry in. Tanner Gay. Back to the point. Held in by Ben Baxter. Omaha with a backhand try to get it out of the zone. Pops into neutral ice. Omaha has a 2-on-1. Parsons with the puck. He looks. A shot. Loose puck. Net front. Another shot and a save by No. On the rim. Comes to the near side corner. Knapp has it. A shot from Knapp and a great kick save and right into the glove of No. Right from his pad to his glove.
Yeah, No's made some really, really quick saves here. He may end up being the difference maker for Des Moines. Because we just had 3 or 4 right in a row, and he stood tall.
Pretty quick. Far side circle, Chubb on the tap. He faces off with Gavin Flattery. Des Moines wins the draw. Loose puck, net front, and a shot. Another save by No. 2 back-to-back saves as he's getting pressure down low. Shot from the point by Lundgren, and that's steered aside. Now Des Moines grabs it. They'll move it into neutral ice. Off the stick of number 9, James Logsden. Omaha goes D to D. They try to fish it up to Chubb. He'll gain the handle. He'll come into the zone. Backhanded by Alford. Near side wall. DeSpirito tries to keep it in. Des Moines will have to retreat and launch another breakout. Little pressure there by Chubb. DeSpirito held in and a blocker saved by No from the point. One-on-one battle in the corner. Coleman comes up with it. He'll play it down low. Back to the point. DeSpirito, another shot. And a good cover up by No.
Yeah, I think No just thought, let's slow this down, get a breather, get a change. Because he was peppered there for a little bit, for about 20 or 30 seconds.
So this faceoff will be to No's blocker side. Wilmer on the tap against Adams. Des Moines wins it back. Omaha comes up with a puck. They'll rim it to the other side, far side corner. Rimmed back to the opposite side where it's played by the Caps. They'll try to freeze it along that half wall, and they'll pop it out. Lugging the puck down the neutral ice zone is Vincent Leaf. Comes back out momentarily. Now Omaha picks it up. They got a weak side forward. Puck is still loose. Now picked up by Leaf. He'll gain the zone as he dishes it out. Stolen away. Omaha really doing a good job of jumping in passing lanes. Played in the far side corner. Behind the net, Fitzpatrick. Backhanded over from Wilmers. Loose puck in the slot area. Des Moines with a quick out. Indirect pass. Finds its way in the Omaha zone. A shot and a score by number 38, Brian Noga. And that's a familiar name, Mike.
It is. I think older brother is Jason.
Very good player. Opportunistic goal picked up in neutral ice and brought into the zone. He had a good angle on the Omaha defense and got to that dot and launched a shot and beat Johnson. Looked like blocker side.
Well, Omaha was doing a good job forechecking in that zone, keeping the puck down there, but then I think a defenseman kind of pinched a little too much and caused that to take place.
So now your score is 2-1 with 3:29 left in the first period of play. Warner tries to dish it into neutral ice, stolen away by the Caps. They'll bring it in. Loose puck, net front. Out of the zone. Rhett Warner carries it down. Open side. Number 24, Jackson Webb bringing it down this near side wall. It's wrapped by Omaha to Warner. Warner tries to backhand it over for Trimborn. Trimborn will pick it up in neutral ice, and he'll just tap it in, and Omaha will get a change in personnel. Quick up for Des Moines. Knapp picks it up in neutral ice and drives it back in. Loose puck net front. In steps Lundgren. Shot just over the crossbar. Caps on the hard wraps. Kept in by Lundgren. Now played up the far side wall. He tried to dish it for Knapp, just out of his reach. And indirected into neutral ice, where it's picked up by number 15, Jace Stanborough. Knapp has it now. He'll play it for Parsons. Now played by Bador. Farnsworth plays it out into neutral ice. Farnsworth gets the handle. He'll carry over the red line. Tries to indirect it in, trying to get it deep. Played in the corner now by Chubb. He shoots it across the goal mouth. Despirito over to the near side point, and he'll keep it in. Chubb along the far side half wall. He'll play it out to the dot. A shot gets knocked down to the point. Despirito winds up wide of the net. 1 minute left in this first period of play. And a glove save by Noel. We'll have a stoppage in play and a face-off in the Caps defensive zone.
This period's going by pretty quick, Mike.
Yeah,
And,
not a lot of whistles.
Lots of action. That's kind of what you want if, as a coach, as a player, is some flow to
Flow,
the game
yeah.
and very few whistles.
Near side circle. Puck is down.
Got to step into that
A
one.
swing and a miss by Fitzpatrick. Comes into the Omaha end. He'll pick it up. He tries to gain neutral ice. Des Moines stuck in the zone. They'll have to tag up. Despirito's got some skating room. He tries to fish it over for Coleman. Just out of his reach. Omaha able to keep it in. Now it pops into neutral ice. Despirito turns it over. A shot by Logsdon and a glove save by Johnson. 25.3 seconds remain in this first period. 2-1 is your score. Face off to the glove hand of Johnson. Adams for Des Moines on the tap against Chubb. Omaha comes up with it, but they lose the handle at the blue line, and Des Moines able to dump it in far side corner. Banasek on it now. Steered aside by Johnson. Banasek will backhand it up the wall and into neutral ice. Chubb has it. He's poke checked away. Chubb with it. He tries to backhand it over. And that ends your first period of play, where the Omaha Junior Lancers lead the Des Moines Caps 2-1. We'll be right back with second period action. Stick with us.
Welcome back to Ralston Arena here for Period 2 action, Midwest High School Hockey Junior Varsity, where your Omaha Junior Lancers lead this contest 2-1 after one period of play. And I'll have shots on goal, Mike, here for the end of that period up shortly. I didn't hear them announce it.
Okay. Game's on. Puck's down. Caps come into the Omaha zone. Carrying the puck is Vincent Leaf. He'll bring it in. Stolen away now by Omaha. They're trying to move it up the near side wall. Kept in by Caps' Jake Alford. Banasek will backhand it over to Despirito and up the wall to Coleman. Coleman tries to get Wood on it to gain the zone. Unable to do so. Des Moines with a good forecheck. Held in at the point. A shot and a blocker save by Johnson. Mass of humanity here on the near side half wall. Des Moines comes up with it. Poke checked off number 2's stick. That's Adams, and Omaha's out. Streaking down that far side was Wilmers. Now Despirito will play it in neutral ice. He tries to feed Wilmers, and another swing and a miss, and it pucks in neutral ice. Now moved over to Omaha's 71, and that's Fitzpatrick. He'll put it into the Caps' end. Caps try to rim it out, held in at the point by Trimborn, and poked out into neutral ice. Roby going back, and Farnsworth plays it. Overskating the puck, and Des Moines able to keep it in, and a shot and a save by Johnson off the stick of Drake Davidson. Davidson chips it into the far side corner. They'll reverse it. Loose puck net front. Steered aside. Warner will pick it up behind his cage. He moves it over to Roby. Roby tries to gain the zone. He'll try to pick it up. He's streaking down the right wing side. Angled off by number 15, Stansbro. Warner keeping the puck in. He tries to negotiate that far side corner. Now battle behind the net. Roby comes up with it. Loose puck. Parsons to Roby. Roby with a shot. It gets steered aside. Loose puck net front and just off the pad of No. Roby playing it from behind the cage. He'll leave it for Warner. Warner tries to wrap it, and Des Moines comes out. Held in by Omaha at the point. Lundgren. Stolen away by Knapp. He dishes it. A shot. Knocked down in front by a Des Moines defender. Off the stick of Bador. Nice move. We'll have our first penalty here. Delayed call on the Omaha Junior Lancers. At the 11:51 mark, this will be a 2-minute minor on Ben Parsons for tripping. So the Caps go on their first power play. Omaha on the kill.
Yeah, just a lazy stick penalty there, Mike.
He beat him and he got too much stick on him.
Yep.
And took him down, so that was very obvious. This faceoff will be in neutral ice. Gabe Chubb on it. Puck's down. Des Moines wins the tap. They'll move it up the wall. They look to go near side. Now on the retrieve. Omaha will rim it. And held in by the Caps.
Needed a little more juice on that rim.
To the point. A shot and a steer aside by Johnson. Picked up by Adams. He tries to find Baxter at the point. It'll transition to the near side. Battle at the point with Trashinsky. A shot and a smothering save by Johnson. We'll have a stoppage of play and a face-off in the Omaha end. Minute 10 left on the man advantage for the Caps.
Another former OGL player, Cole Childers, he's working out of town but catching the game on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Puck is dropped. Caps win the tap. They'll go to the point. They'll walk it over, go to the near side point and back. Down the half wall and back to the point. Brooks has it. He'll take a shot, and it's redirected wide. Now played behind the net. Down low. Omaha with good numbers low in the box. Des Moines will have to come out into neutral ice and regroup. Davison, he gets poke checked away by Warner, and it pops into neutral ice where Sandsborough will play it. He gets rubbed off the play. And Omaha with a clear. 14 seconds left in the Capitals' power play. Good pressure by Wilmer. Des Moines, that ends the man advantage. Almost Omaha's full strength. Played by Trimborn. Now out comes Caps number 15, Jace Stanbro. Omaha able to gain neutral ice. Driven back in by the Caps. Played off the stick into neutral ice for Parsons from Farnsworth. Parsons comes into the zone. Gets a shot. Goes off the side of the net. Now playing it behind the net is Trimborn. They'll reverse directions in that corner. Strong side corner with Parsons. Parsons still controlling. Shot is pushed aside and Des Moines comes out. Backhand by Dilworth. Omaha on the retrieve. They'll regroup. They'll go D to D to Dilworth. He'll go weak side and chipped in by Roby, and this puck is directed into the netting. We'll have a face-off.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been an icing call because he was about a foot behind that red line when he got his stick on it.
So this face-off will come to the near side wall here in neutral ice. Wilmer's on the tap. He's flanked by Fitzpatrick and Coleman on the far side. Oh, they're facing it off at center ice dot. Puck is dropped. Omaha comes up with it. Poke checked away by the Caps. DeSpirito tries to indirect it. Now picked up by Wilmers. Wilmers will get a head of steam. He gets to the circle, and he'll peel up. Dishes it for DeSpirito and back down low into the strong side corner. Played by Coleman from behind the net. He leaves it. Puck's loose. Thought for a moment there that Fitzpatrick would corral it. Didn't get the opportunity he was looking for. Now the Caps have it. They'll indirect it into neutral ice. Thwarted there by Wilmers. Omaha will have to come back into their end and regroup. Up the wall and dished in by Fitzpatrick. Driven in by DeSpirito. Omaha tags up. They'll get back after it. Parsons in. He takes a bad angle. And out come the Caps. Leaf lugs it into the far side corner. Tries to dish it across. Held in by Logsden. Now played by Moline. To Flattery, and he'll drive it into the Omaha end. Now picked up by DeSpirito. He's got some skating room. Headmans it over to Trimborn. Trimborn will carry in far side corner. He's still got the puck. Tries to dish it out front. It gets steered away. Parsons has it. To Bedore. Shot and a save by No. 6:57 remains in the second period. The score is Omaha 2, Caps 1. Near side circle to the glove side of No. Chubb on the tap. He'll pull it back. And a shot by Omaha's number 31, Caden Aldred, goes wide of the net. Aldred comes out into neutral ice, tries to dump it in. He finds it. Gets it to Chubb as he goes in the strong side corner. Battle going on. Kept in by Trushinsky to Allred. You try to freeze it in the far side corner. It comes out into neutral ice where now it's played by the Caps. Banasek gathers it, and he'll rim it to the opposite side. Leaf tries to play it. Stolen away now by Trushinsky. He's got a 3-on-2. He dishes it just a little wide for Chubb, and he went east-west on that blue line and pulled his forward offside.
Yeah, he had a winger on the as he's traveling up the ice on his right-hand side, and he went to the left hand instead and then drew everybody off.
Well, that 6 feet on either side of that blue line is important one way or another.
Absolutely.
Neutralized face-off. Puck is dropped. Des Moines wins the tap back. Played by number 26, Matt Myslakowski. Held in by Lundgren to Trimborn. Trimborn on a blind pass creates a 3-on-2 for the Caps. Off the shin pad of Lundgren. Dilworth rims it up the wall. Weak side pass, a little too far for Roby. But played from behind the net by Myslakowski. Held in by Dilworth. Trimborn gains room. He had the blocker side of the net wide open and just misses. To the point. Held in by Lundgren. And the Caps come out. They hold the line and they'll dish it. Dilworth has it. Or excuse me, that's Warner. He'll pick it up and indirect it into neutral ice, where Baxter tries to play it in. Picked up by Banasek. He goes D to D. Lundgren tries to find neutral ice, but the Caps able to gather it and bring it back into their offensive zone. Comes to the point. Shot. Redirect. And a loose puck. We're going to have a stoppage in play.
Doesn't look like there's any
I think
fouls on there.
I think his initial call was that it was played with a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a quick redirect off the stick. I didn't see who that player was, but it was going wide, and he put it right on net with a redirect. Parsons comes out. He'll head man it to Knapp. Knapp will come down the far side wall. He's got position. He goes to his forehand. He shoots and he scores. Nice play by Vic Knapp from a head man from Parsons. He did a great job predicting that puck and then moved it right to his forehand and beats No glove side.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was going to have enough speed to cut that corner or not, but sure enough.
Had the quick hands, though.
Yes, that's a plus. Maybe pillow hands, you might say.
There's only one pillow
There's
hands.
only one pillow hands.
And he's sitting right there.
Right in front. Front row seat.
So 3-1's your score with 3:55 left. Knapp once again corrals it on the forehand. Another shot and a save by No. Knapp really handling the puck well and making those quick forehand to backhand transitions. Face off by Knapp. He'll come up with it. Loses the handle and gets poke checked away. Now the Caps have it. Into neutral ice is Moline. He drills it in. Stopped behind the net by Johnson. On the cycle, the Caps play it from behind their net. Logsdon. Down low to the half wall. Pressure from Knapp. He picks it up. He's got some skating room. He's going to protect that puck. He's got a weak sider and a trailer with him. He goes for the shot. It gets knocked down and is played behind the net. Caps have it. They'll backhand it. Dilworth. And Farnsworth on the retrieve. Chubb ends up with it in neutral ice. They'll bring it in. He tries to shovel it across for Allred. And the Caps come out. Good back check by the Junior Lancers. A kick save. 2 back-to-back kick saves by Johnson. And that thwarts a good scoring opportunity for the Caps. Comes to the point. Held in by Des Moines. It comes out into neutral ice and backhanded in. Omaha goes weak side, strong side, and back. Here comes Allred. He'll gain the circle. And his shot is redirected out of play. 2:25 remains in the second.
Great effort by this Omaha squad. The one thing I guess that I've noticed here in the first almost 2 periods is when they get down deep, they get maybe too many guys in the zone and don't get enough back.
Too many low below the dots.
Too many low below the dots, exactly. I mean, they eventually get back, but not before Des Moines has maybe a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2 scenario.
Puck is won. Shot is directed off the stick of Trimborn into the far side corner. On the forecheck is Roby. Des Moines able to gain the zone. Here comes Leaf. He'll streak down that far side wall. Stolen away by Despirito. He tries to indirect it out, but Leaf right on it. He'll dish it back down low into the weak side corner. Roby has it. He tries to find Warner. A little too much for him. Lanigan plays it. 3 Lancers converge on this near side half wall. Rhett Warner comes up with it. And he'll direct it to the net. And a cover up by No.
Yeah, last weekend against Mason City and Lincoln, Roby had a pretty decent weekend. You know, he was making his mark, you know, physically on the scoreboard. Having a great weekend. I like his edge he plays with.
Yeah, he's got edge, and I really enjoy that too. Wilmer on the tap. He pushes it toward the net, steered aside by No. Des Moines trying to gain control. Coleman has it, kept in at the point by Banasek. Des Moines finds it, they'll go weak side. A sweep check. And Des Moines comes into the zone. And we'll have another face-off. .113 remaining in the second period. Omaha leads 3-1. On the tap is Stanbro from the Caps against Wilmer. Omaha wins the tap back. Now Des Moines controls. Now onto the stick of Omaha. Kept in at the point by Baxter. Omaha trying to gain control in the near side corner. Shot from the point goes wide. Played by Omaha. Carried out by Wilmers. Wasn't a clean connection. He had to play it off his body. He'll pick the puck up. Heads up. He's looking to dish it. He maneuvers between 2 Capitals. He still has the puck. He'll drive it in. Off the chest of 41. Alford. Banasic drives it in. And this should do it for the second period here. That ends the second period of play here in Ralston, where the Omaha Junior Lancers lead the Des Moines Capitals 3-1. We'll be back with third period action. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back to Ralston Arena here for period 3. I was corrected in the middle. Our score clock periods did not get changed. It was kind of hung up. So we are in period 3. Omaha leads 3-1. Shots on goal after 2 periods, 19-11 in favor of Omaha. At the end of 1, the shots, Mike, were 14-5 in favor of Omaha. So Des Moines fired a lot of pucks in that second period.
Yeah, definitely
Omaha
made up
not
some
so
ground.
much.
Yeah, they definitely made up some ground, and the game's been good overall, though. A lot of flow and not a lot of whistles. We had more whistles in the second than we had in the first, and this crew is really doing a great job. They're letting them play, and we knew coming in that this is kind of the A team here.
Yeah, I was going to say you had mentioned we got the A team today.
Yeah. Well, we got Larry Mercier and
Chris
Margiotta.
And I can't tell who the other linesman is, but it's been a great game. Lots of flow. Good flow.
Third period action, getting ready to get underway. Teams are at center ice. Puck is down. Omaha wins the tap. Knapp comes over, picks it up. He tries to go weak side, and it's thwarted by the Caps. They'll come in, get a backhand shot, loose puck, and a bang play as the Caps score right off the face-off. They came into the zone. The initial shot was blocked, and somebody slipped a check there off the weak side post, and they were able to bang it in for the second tally. So this makes things interesting here in the third.
Maybe that'll wake this Omaha team up a little bit. I think they may have came out of that break a little stuffed on turkey, if you will, being up 3-1.
Omaha wins this tap back to Despiridel. He'll dump it in. Caps have it. They go weak side. Played up by Omaha. Allred with it. He gets poke-checked away. Weak side pass to Trushinsky. He'll battle for it on the half wall. Stolen by Chubb. He'll bring it in. He gains the base of the circle, and he's rubbed out by Baxter. Trushinsky plays it off the far side corner. Despirito keeps it in. He tries to find Chubb down low. Chubb making space, but he doesn't have a lot of support. This will be icing. And the puck will come back down to the Des Moines defensive zone for faceoff.
Kind of thought there that Rocco could have reached that puck instead of it going all the way down the ice, but maybe it was just a little too quick moving for him.
So this faceoff will be to nose blocker side. Lachlan Wilmer on the tap. He wins it back. He's controlling now at the base of the circle. Comes across the middle. Down low. And No steers it aside. Des Moines launches it off. They'll waive the icing on this. It's picked up by Farnsworth. Now handled and headman to Coleman. And he had his back to the play. He's got a belly out for those so he can see the puck at all times. Omaha able to keep it in. Far side corner. Caps move it up the wall. Nice escape move by Baxter. He gets poke checked and driven back into the near side corner for the Lancers. Backhanded up front, loose puck and a put away out of the corner. Looked like a pretty passive play, but it went pretty bang out of the corner, and I believe that was Wilmer's there to put it away.
Yeah, Wilmer's been fighting the, he's dangling, moving around guys, just hasn't been able to put it in the back of the net, but that was a good opportunity for him.
Heads up play by both, coming from behind the net, down low in the strong side corner. So that makes the score 4-2. Caps took a bite early in the period, and Omaha answered back. Puck's drawn back to Despirito. He overskates it, and Des Moines comes in, and that effort is thwarted by Lundgren. Omaha loses the handle, and they're in. Now Trimborn has it. He'll gain neutral ice. He's poke-checked away. DeSpirito has it. And Des Moines with aggressive forecheck right now in this third period. Not a lot of time and space. Another turnover down low, defensive zone. Played out by Lundgren. He'll gain that near side corner and dish it to Roby. Roby peels back up and dishes it on the hard wrap to the opposite side.
I'm not sure who that was, but I'm not sure if they hurt a leg or broke a skate, because they were trying to skate off on one foot.
I don't see a piece of blade or anything.
No, I don't see anything from here. I think the official picked something up, so I'm not
okay.
sure what it
Yep.
was. But I think it was Banasek that was struggling to get off.
Lundgren kicks it up on the forecheck. There's Bedore. He'll dish it for Knapp. Knapp takes a look. He tries to give and go. Bedore with it. Back to Knapp. Knapp will take it behind the net. He's protecting on his backhand side. He'll make a nice controlled turn. Poke checked off his stick. Back to Knapp. He'll shovel it across the net mouth. Finds Bedore. Bedore leaves it for Dilworth. Dilworth back down low. Parsons converges. To Knapp. Knapp able to keep it in. That may have gone offside.
I couldn't tell with the netting here.
Streaking down the right side. Flattery. He gets rubbed off the play. Knapp controls behind the Omaha cage. He moves it up the wall. Allred dishes it over to Dilworth. He'll come into the zone. He's got a good forehand shot. Gets knocked down in front. Moves it to the point. Back down to Dilworth. He gains a dot. Low in the circle. Backhand shot and a blocker saved by No. Farnsworth with it. Man, he skates right across the net mouth with a forechecker on him.
He's such a smooth skater, though.
Chubb with it. Now the Caps control. They'll leave it in neutral ice. Stepping in is Lundgren. Poke checked off the stick of Trashinsky. And then once again off the stick of Lanigan. Omaha trying to get some zone time here. Caps come up with it. They'll go weak side, up the wall. They try to chip it over to number 38, Noga. And Omaha comes up with the puck. They'll just indirect it into neutral ice. Picked up by Lanigan. He'll play it behind the net into the far side corner. He'll run into some pressure there. And they gain neutral ice. Farnsworth can't get it deep. Des Moines will hard wrap it to the strong side half wall. Trying to play it in the corner. Kept in by Farnsworth. Shot and a kick save by Noah as that got through. From behind the net. Near side corner. Kept in by DeSpirito. And sticked aside by No. On the puck now is Stansbro. He bellies out. He tries to make a nice cross-ice pass. And the puck kind of rolls into the glove hand of Johnson.
He might have gotten bumped off a little bit before he got that shot away.
He did. I thought there might have been a whistle there.
Yeah.
But let them play. Players don't mind playing.
No.
You know, I mean, they figure it out for themselves. Shot goes wide of the net into the strong side corner. Held in at the point. And a one-hopper from Mizalkowski. And Trimborn just flying through his check. Omaha 2-on-1. Des Moines has good back check, though. They'll bring it down. Peeling up the wall. Warner dishes it. Blind pass. Kept in by Lundgren. And a shot from the half wall. A glove save by No. Looks like, well, you know what? We could have had coincidental penalties there. But you know what? He just
sent
him to the bench. Good call by Chris.
Yeah, I was going to mention Lundgren last weekend got his first varsity action, so maybe give him a little more confidence playing the JV game.
Parsons on the tap. Des Moines wins it, and they'll clear the zone. This will result in an icing. They waive it. The icing's waived, and play goes on. Omaha tries to indirect it out of the zone. Picked back in. Lundgren ladles it into the Des Moines end. Now pressure by Bador on Baxter. Stolen away by Knapp. He gets to his forehand, and his shot gets knocked down by Alford. Caps go weak side. Knapp comes in. He steers it back up for Dilworth. Omaha comes in 2-on-1. Parsons. Des Moines with good numbers back. A shot off the pad of No. To the point. Knocked down in front, and it comes into neutral ice. Backhanded in by Bador. And Des Moines skates back on the retrieve. 2-on-2, led by Leaf. He'll go weak side. Despirito now has it. Turnover at the blue line picked up by Leaf. Out of the zone comes that Farnsworth.
Looks like Farnsworth.
Yeah. He makes a couple nice moves and takes it down into the near side corner. And a shot by Caden Allred and a glove save by No.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier in this third period, Farnsworth actually a really smooth skater when he gets going.
Yeah.
It is scary for him when cut across your net. But once he gets going, he makes guys miss.
Face off to the blocker side of No. Wilmer's on the tap. He'll win it back to Farnsworth. And Des Moines with a clear.
Waved?
Well, must have
went off an Omaha stick.
Yeah, must have went off an Omaha stick. They go for that center breakout. Baxter steps in, but he's got Leaf deep in the zone, so he's got to come back out. Now Omaha steals it away. Coleman drops it into the near side corner. Played by Des Moines. Picked up on the weak side by Vincent Leaf. He'll try to carry in. He gets dispossessed of the puck. And Omaha on the quick up finds Lundgren. That's Fitzpatrick.
I was going to say, it should be Fitzpatrick.
It's those numbers again. those Swedish numbers.
Yes. Well, you know, I do get it from a Minnesota company.
Do you? Well, there you go.
The Vikings.
Des Moines tries to launch it. Omaha doing a good job in the passing lanes. Loose puck. And we'll have a stoppage in play as that puck took a wicked bounce off the back glass.
Yeah, and it's weird. The boards here, as we know, if you wrap it hard enough, it can hit that Zam door and bounce straight out. A couple of times last weekend, it would hit a crease on the boards right behind the net and come straight back out right beside the net. So it caused a goal against Simon last week in a varsity game by that happening, because it came right off the boards, hit Maxime in the leg, and straight by him.
It's okay if the goals go in on the opposition.
Opposition, right. Well, I'm sure Mason City wasn't too upset by it going in.
Great play by Roby, stealing the puck away in neutral ice, and he'll bring it in. He'll just loft it into the far side corner. Des Moines on transition moves it to the opposite side. Tried to keep it in was Lundgren, and Des Moines poaches it. They'll have to stretch back as they had a player in the Omaha zone. Lundgren now on the chase. He'll converge on the puck. He's got backside support by Roby. And Des Moines, Stanbro comes in. Roby has it now. He backhands it over to I think that's Bador who got the shot off. He caught a nice pass in the in neutral ice zone and stepped over the blue line and got a shot and a glove saved by No. 4-2 is your score here in Ralston with 3:27. Boy, this game has flown by.
It feels like it.
3:27 left in the third period.
Today's sponsor of this JV game, Nebraska Medicine. That's where we get our trainers from for our season, and big supporters of Omaha hockey and junior Lancers.
Dilworth with a nice shot, and it got redirected in front of the net. Gets caught on a little bit of a pinch, but Omaha's got a good back check going here. A shot and a kick saved by Johnson. Omaha will try to move it out. They dish it for Bador. He'll skate over and just tap it in. Knapp down low. He'll go for the steal, and he'll peel back up. Dishes it for Chubb. Chubb for Allred. And into the zone, the Caps come. A shot off the stick of Tanner Gay. Goes wide. Chubb comes in. They got a 2-on-1 here with Allred. Chubb on his forehand. A shot and a score. Short side from Gabe Chubb. Just beats him over the blocker side shoulder.
Gabe had one last weekend against Lincoln on the Friday night. And Jacob Broadfoot didn't have a chance. Chubb had time, space, ripped it over his shoulder. Now that was a come from behind win as well, afterwards, but
No had that strong side post covered, and he had about 2 inches to put it in, and that's exactly where it went.
And that's similar to the Lincoln game last Friday night.
Those are good signs. So Omaha leads now 5-2 with 2:21 left. Omaha D stretching back. They'll go D to D.
Don't get too fancy.
Don't get too careless here. Chubb has it. He'll try to handle out of the corner and dishes it for Allred. Allred just backhands it. He'll pick it up off the skate of a Des Moines attacker. He'll bring it into the zone. He's ridden off by Baxter. And it looks like we're going to have this is Des Moines' first penalty.
I think so.
Yeah, Cap's first penalty in this game. 2-minute minor for roughing. And this will go against number 41, Jake Alford. Someone got lit down there in that zone by the sound of it.
That'll be one penalty apiece. Shots on goal as of this point, 29-16 in favor of Omaha.
So Omaha on the man advantage. Puck is dropped. Comes to the point where Wilmers has it. He'll move it down the half wall to Coleman. Coleman takes a look. He'll dish it weak side to Chubb. Chubb with a shot. And a save by No. Gabe Chubb is really shooting the puck well.
He's shooting the puck well. He's had he looked really good in the varsity contest last weekend as well. So good to see.
Coleman on the tap. He'll dish it back for Chubb at the point. He'll move down. Goes across. He had Fitzpatrick off the weak side post, and he kind of fanned on the shot. Coleman now with it. Back to Wilmers. from Coleman, shot just wide.
I think he was looking for a tip there.
Chubb, it's in his feet. He needs some support there. Wilmers will come in, and he'll dish it back for Chubb. Back to Wilmers as he holds the line. He'll move it down the half wall to Coleman. One minute left in this game.
I think we even started this game a little late.
Yeah. Omaha with good control here on this power play. Not initiating a lot of quality opportunities. Warner plays it behind the net. And it'll just go backside to Coleman, to Wilmers. Wilmers had another player in the paint area in Warner, and he just redirects it over the top of the net. Rim to the other side. Chubb can't hold it, so he'll come in to neutral ice. He's on his forehand. He'll cut in toward the net and makes a backhand stab at it. It goes high and wide of the net, and that ends this JV contest where the Omaha Junior Lancers are victorious 5-2 over the Des Moines Capitals JV team. Any comments, Mike, before we sign off for the varsity game?
No, it's just the way they came out in that third period. Des Moines got that quick goal, and you were like wondering, oh, it's a new game. It's going to be interesting here. But you know what? Omaha weathered it. They came back, got a fourth goal, make it 4-2, added the insurance at 5, and that's all she wrote.
This JV team playing with a lot of confidence right now, and their record shows it. It's good to see. We'll be right back with varsity action here at Ralston Arena. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.